Hey, what is up, party people? We're back with another student interview. I'm here with Naya Rodriguez, who is working here at the Word of Life Island as well, from Vero Beach, Florida, attends Masters Academy. And again, I just want to hear some testimonials about what the Lord is doing in Naya's life and in the lives of those who are here. So I'm just going to ask her a couple questions and see how we can glorify the Lord through sharing what He has done in our lives. So Naya, how are you doing?
Great,
Awesome. What did you have for dinner today?
Ravioli.
Ravioli! Oh my goodness, the finest here at Word of Life Island. Yes. So Naya, what has been some of your favorite moments up to this point here at the Word of Life Island?
It's all been pretty great. It's all been pretty good, honestly. I think there's been a lot of moments in the kitchen where we just have we just do so many stupid things.
Yeah.
Where we just kind of throw food around or just mess with other departments in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
No food fights though, right?
No food fights.
That's good. We need the food. Yeah.
Other than that, I think just exploring the island with my friends was a lot of fun, and going to South Point, which just at sunset. It's really nice.
South Point is a very cool spot here on the island. So yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I think those are some of my favorite moments.
Yeah, that's awesome. So now I've noticed that you've bonded with a super cool group of friends from what it seems like. Tell me about your friends with, I know Leah, but I forget the other people's names, but shout out to Leah if you're watching. Tell me about how that all came about. You guys just grew and just clicked right off the bat, or was it kind of tough at the beginning in the kitchen, or what?
Well, the girls I live with, my counselor Lily and my roommate Kylie, we kind of we clicked, obviously because we were in the same work area, we're in the same room, so we kind of had to in a way. But I think we just have a really good friendship because of how much time we've spent together, and we've learned a lot about each other. But Leah and Olivia and Ella, and there's a bunch of other people that I don't know, but they know who they are.
You know who you are.
Yeah. There's just, they live in the same cabin as me, so they're just right down the hall, and we just, I don't know, we kind of just, it was pretty immediate, I don't know.
Yeah, that's great. That's so cool. I'm glad you're able to cultivate those friendships here in the Word of Life Island. I'm sure it's going to be sad when you guys have to part ways, and not to bring up the sad part yet, but it's super cool, Naya, to see that. Yeah. So second question, so if you guys don't know, Naya works in the kitchen, in the bakery specifically. So tell us, Naya, what does a typical day look like for you, a work day here at the Word of Life Island? Go from start to finish. Okay,
so we wake up at, it's better if you wake up at 5:30.
5:30. You can hear that, everybody? 5:30 every day?
Yeah, every day.
Oh man, 5:30.
I always work breakfast, lunch, so instead of lunch, dinner. So yeah.
Okay.
It's easier if you wake up at 5:30 because the shift starts at 6:15. So it's, for me, I take a long time to actually get out of my bed.
Right, get out of bed. Get the brains, the gears turning in the brain.
Yeah, that's why I wake up at 5:30, and then the shift starts at 6:15, and most of the time we start by putting a lot of bread in pans.
A lot of bread in pans.
So so we do that, and I don't know, every other day I think we make brownies or pancake batter or
good brownies,
cakes,
good pancakes,
or all that bakery stuff.
Yep. The good stuff.
Yeah, and then in between breakfast and lunch we have optional Bible hour, which is our little sermon, or we can do our quiet time.
Yep.
And then there's lunch, and then after lunch we just have a lot of free time, and then
Yeah,
so.
we see Naya and her friends at the beach occasionally, so very cool. Awesome. Well, that's so cool. Thanks for letting us step into your bakery shoes for a day. I feel like I'm in the kitchen right now. Another question for you, if this relates to you, what are some hard times or struggles you've had to overcome here at the Word of Life Island? What are some of them, and how did you overcome it, if it applies to you?
I think it's nothing that anybody at the island has done. I think I've just been kind of struggling with my mental health. I don't really know what it is. It's just kind of recurring,
Yeah.
like a pattern in my life. But
right.
So that's just been kind of hard. But I've had a really good group of friends, and I have a really good counselor who's just been helping me through that a lot. But yeah, I think that's just been the main thing. And helping some of my other friends who are struggling with some similar things as me.
So being able to sympathize with them and use your struggles as a way of bonding, honestly.
Yeah.
That's cool. And it sounds like you have a good support system of friends to help you through that. Obviously, the Lord has provided for you. So that's awesome.
He really has.
Wow. I'm glad to hear, through the struggle, through the valleys, you're still able to have a smile and laugh and chuckle and have a good time with your friends. Awesome, Naya. With that being said, piggybacking off of that question, how have you specifically grown in your relationship with the Lord here at the Word of Life Island?
A thing that's been coming up a lot is just I'm not in control. Like me specifically, I don't have any control over anything because God's in control, and so like I've just really had to learn that, like, to just put my trust in him. Because I always thought, of course I trust God, he's the creator of the universe, but like I wasn't really trusting him with even just the small things. So it's like that's just been really important, just trusting him, and that he'll find a better way, or he knows what's best for me. So.
That's awesome. It sounds like you really have like a word for the year, for the summer, this idea of control and recognizing that the Lord's the one who ultimately has the control, and that we got to rely on that. And it takes faith and trust to do so. So it's not easy, we'll tell you that, right? So super cool, Naya. So Naya, we're approaching the end of the summer. It's flying by, and we eventually have to go back home, right? And as much as maybe we do or don't want to. So I'm hoping that the stuff you've learned here, you'll take home with you back to Vero Beach, back to Masters Academy, back to the other different areas you go. So what are some lessons? What are some principles? What are some practices that you hope to take back home with you? Not leave them here on the island, but take with you to Vero Beach. What are some things?
I think in the beginning of the summer it was hard because we had like required quiet time and required Bible hour and required like rallies at night. So it was just a lot of just hearing the word a lot, and kind of it was almost kind of God being pushed onto you.
Gotcha.
In a way. Well, I mean that's kind of how I felt. But I like as the summer went along, it's just I've realized that it's like I became more comfortable with it, and I realized that like it's really good to spend more time with God, and it's really good to have that being poured into me all the time. So like specifically spending time with God on my own, like not just going to school and having Bible class or going to church on Sundays and hearing that, like just doing my own quiet time, just personally me and God, just having that that moment.
That's awesome, that personal, intimate moment. Yeah, because if we're being honest, right, going back to Masters, having the Bible classes, having the chapel, that in a way feels kind of forced as well, kind of similar to what you're describing here at the beginning of here at the island. So really having that personal time with the Lord where it's like, this isn't forced, this isn't obligatory, I'm doing this because I want to grow in my relationship with the Lord. So I hope that becomes a practice for you when you get back home. So any other thoughts, comments, things you want to say to our faithful viewers on the vlog?
I don't know. Just trust the process. I thought I was really gonna hate it here, and I was just gonna want to go home day one. But it's really cool here. The people here really care. So
that's awesome. So you heard it from Naya, guys. Trust the process. The Lord's doing some great things in your life and our lives, and we're just gonna trust Him in the way. So awesome. Well, thank you, Naya. All right, signing out, guys. Peace out.